see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy...
A new era has finally begun for the phenomenal Turkish rider, Toprak Razgatlıoğlu. Today, Tuesday, the World Superbike (WSBK) champion officially made his MotoGP debut with Yamaha's flagship satellite team, Pramac Yamaha. Taking the track at the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia, Toprak immediately made his mark riding the latest YZR-M1, equipped with Yamaha's highly anticipated V4 engine. This marks a major step for Yamaha in their efforts to challenge the dominance of European manufacturers. What caught the eye was the appearance of Toprak's bike, now adorned with the number 7. After ditching his iconic number 54 in WSBK, the choice of number 7 has heightened the excitement of fans eagerly awaiting his return to the premier class. "This is a dream come true," Toprak said in a brief interview after completing the morning session. "This bike is completely different, especially the power of the V4 engine. The response is massive, and I still need time to adjust to my riding style, but the first feelings are very positive," he added. This test debut is a crucial part of Pramac Yamaha's preparations for the upcoming season. With Toprak's arrival, the team hopes to bring a breath of fresh air and restore its former glory. The Valencia Test is scheduled to last 2 full days, during which Toprak will work closely with his new crew chief to test various chassis and electronics settings. MotoGP fans are now eager to see if Toprak can quickly find his peak speed on this prototype bike. Here's the full news. The eyes of the entire motorcycle racing world, from Istanbul to Iwata, were fixed on the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia. Today, Tuesday, November 18th, a dramatic new chapter in Toprak Razgatlıoğlu's racing career officially opened. The Turkish superstar and reigning world superbike champion made his official MotoGP test debut, riding the Pramac Yamaha YZR-M1 prototype. This wasn't just a routine test, it was a signal of war from Yamaha. Toprak was immediately deployed on a bike powered by Yamaha's latest V4 engine, a revolutionary engine design that was expected to end Yamaha's struggles against the top speed power of Ducati and other European manufacturers. Nazar Amulet number 7, and mountainous expectations. As Toprak rolled out of the pit lane, his appearance drew gasps of admiration. The M1, now decked out in a bold Pramac Yamaha livery, was adorned with his new racing number 7. This number replaced the 54 that had become his trademark in WSBK, signaling a complete transition into a new era. The weather in Valencia was sunny but cool, providing ideal track conditions for the Turkish rider to begin exploring the limits of this much more aggressive bike. The difference is huge. Honestly, the acceleration of this V4 feels like a fighter jet, Toprak said, his eyes sparkling during his lunch break. "You have to use every muscle and every sense. The power delivery is very aggressive, and the braking, carbon, requires a lot of adjustment. But it's an incredible experience." Toprak spent the morning session focused on adjusting his seating position and understanding the throttle response of the new V4 unit. Initial feedback indicated that the V4 engine offered a more powerful character in the upper revs, something previous Yamaha riders had always complained about with the inline-4 configuration. Chart-increasing V4 project, Yamaha's secret weapon. Toprak's test debut also marked a crucial public debut for Yamaha's V4 engine project. For years, Yamaha had steadfastly defended its inline-4 engine, but straight-line performance was often a major stumbling block. Pramac Yamaha team principal Paolo Campinotti didn't hide his optimism. "We've been working day and night on this V4 engine, and we need a rider with incredible feel, like Toprak, to help us perfect it. He's a rider who knows how to push the bike's limits, especially under extreme braking," Campinotti explained, referring to Toprak's famous riding style, known for his daring stop-highs. Campinotti added that over the past 2 days, the focus has been on basic setup and collecting aerodynamic data with the new engine, rather than lap times. "We're putting him under zero pressure. "We just want him to enjoy the M1 and give honest feedback on the V4, he concluded. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu is scheduled to return to the track this afternoon for a long simulation run that will test his physical and mental endurance, a mandatory ritual for rookies in MotoGP. With his potential and the revolutionary V4 engine under his belt, the MotoGP world may have just found a new serious contender at the front. Yamaha's official test at the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia today proved to be one of the most important moments in Yamaha's MotoGP project. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu, long known as a rider with the most aggressive racing instincts, finally officially tested the prototype of Yamaha's V4 engine, which is being developed for the future. Today was not just another test session, but one that could determine Yamaha's direction for the next few seasons. Yamaha arrived in Valencia under immense pressure. After years of using an inline-4 engine, they made the major decision to switch to a V4 configuration to catch up with their rivals. Many were waiting to see whether the new engine was truly more competitive, and whether Toprak could maximize the performance of a bike with a very different character from the previous one. The tense atmosphere was palpable from the morning, when the entire Yamaha engineering team assembled, from telemetry analysts and project managers to electronics engineers. All eyes were on Toprak. When the session began, Toprak emerged from the pit lane with full confidence. The deep, powerful sound of the V4 engine immediately captured the attention of everyone in the paddock. It didn't take long for Toprak to reveal his surprise. On just the second lap, Yamaha's telemetry immediately displayed data that had several technicians staring at the screen in disbelief. Sector-by-sector performance showed that Toprak wasn't just adapting quickly. He had truly become acclimated to the V4 engine's characteristics. Yamaha had prepared a gradual adaptation program, but that scenario was quickly shattered as Toprak demonstrated abilities far beyond expectations. The test schedule, which was supposed to proceed slowly, was forced to be accelerated. Toprak's feedback to the technicians was detailed and clear, from throttle response, engine braking, mid-range power characteristics, to wheelie control. He spoke as if he'd been riding the bike for a year, even though he'd only completed a few laps. On the track, Toprak demonstrated a truly lethal combination. His trademark super-late braking blended harmoniously with the V4 engine's more stable character under hard braking. The bike looked incredibly stable entering corners, and acceleration out of corners was even more explosive. Several moments even featured controlled slides that were immediately captured by the paddock cameras. Ramp rumors began circulating in the paddock. Yamaha hasn't released official data yet, but several sources say that Toprak was less than half a second off the lap times of the top MotoGP riders participating in the test that day. There are even bolder reports that in certain sessions, Toprak even demonstrated a pace that matched the race simulations of top riders. If these rumors are true, Yamaha has every reason to be optimistic that their V4 project is on the right track, and Toprak is key to its success. In the garage, the mood at Yamaha has completely changed. The team, which had previously arrived under pressure, now appears more enthusiastic, and some analysts even smiled when they saw the very promising telemetry data. Toprak's performance has given the manufacturer new energy. Meanwhile, Toprak himself appeared relaxed, although his eyes revealed a look of satisfaction that was hard to hide. When asked about the test results, he simply said, "The bike is different, but interesting. I enjoyed it." A short sentence, but full of meaning. From today's entire test, one thing is clear: Yamaha has discovered something very valuable in Toprak. The combination of the new generation V4 engine